Okay, you lazy bum. Alright, I just downloaded the new drivers from the NVIDIA website, and then this is the display driver uninstaller, and I'll give you this link. You just go to the bottom and you can download, like West Coast, East Coast, whatever, you just get that thing, and then you'll get this RAR file. You're going to extract it, and then after you extract it, open the folder, and you're going to click on this exe, and you're going to extract that also. And then you should have this DDU folder, and this is what you need. You need to get to this point, then you're safe to do the reboot. Alright, so I'm going to close out of everything, and then down here we're going to click on power, but I don't have two hands to do this, so hold on a second. You're going to hold your shift key, then hit restart. And you're going to keep holding shift. It'll say please wait, just don't let go. So please wait, I'm holding shift, blah blah blah. Just keep holding it. And now you're going to get to this screen. So you're going to go down to troubleshoot, advanced options. You're going to see, nope, they moved it, okay. We're going to go to advanced options, startup settings. So you see all of this, and you hit restart. Now you're just going to wait. Okay, so now once the reboot is done, which I wish this would go faster, you're going to hit the 4 key to enable safe mode, so just hit 4 on your keyboard. And then it should take you to the boot screen. Now you can't use your PIN, you have to use a password, so I'm going to put that in now. So you can see we're in safe mode with this, and it says safe mode up there. Now I put in the password to get in here because your PIN code doesn't work if you have one on the computer. If you're a Microsoft account, you have to log in. And I've unplugged my Ethernet adapter on my computer, so there's no internet no matter what. So then I'm going to open up that folder, and we're going to open up the DDU, the uninstaller exe, and then it's going to take us to this screen. Don't touch really anything except device type. You're going to hit GPU. You're going to leave it on NVIDIA. Don't click anything except clean and restart. You're going to hit that, and you're just going to let go. You're just going to wait. And you should see some stuff going here. It's saying it's removing some stuff, blah, 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 cleaning up the old drivers. Any profiles you have, any GeForce experience, it's going to wipe everything. So if you have any settings you have through like the control panel with your NVIDIA, those will be gone. And you'll be starting fresh. So now when it's done, it's going to force a restart on its own. So I'm going to let it do the first startup stuff, let it open up its programs it wants to open. I'll close them out, and then we will get started with the driver installation. Alright, so now we obviously have no drivers. Our internet is still unplugged. We haven't plugged that back in yet. So now we go and we click on the driver, and it's saying it can't screen it because there's no internet, but we know this is safe, so we're going to hit run. Yes, want to do that. Doesn't matter where you put it. You want it to go to your C drive anyway. It's better for the drivers to go there. And we're going to let that extract. Okay, so it just finished extracting, and this is the first thing that pops up. It's checking the system compatibility. And then, yeah, that's the 43.36. All right. Now, this is up to you. I hate the experience because it actually just gives me problems, in my opinion. So I'm just going to click graphics driver only. GeForce Experience, it sometimes forces us to optimize settings to make it run better, and it'll auto-update when you don't want it to, and it's just annoying in my opinion. And it has the on-screen recording that can actually lower your frames, so I keep that off. And the FPS, I just keep it off. So, but if you want it, you can. If you don't, go to the graphics driver, because every time I do a graphics driver install, I do it this way anyway, so I don't even need the experience. So I'm going to pick that. The experience and doing it with and without doesn't change this. So you're going to hit accept and continue. Now this is important in my opinion to make sure it's clean. We already wiped everything, so we don't want to do recommended. We should do custom. Then you're going to hit next. And you see how it has here graphics driver checked, HD audio driver, we don't want that stuff. NGX, that's new. PhysX, USB-C driver, I need that for my card. You're probably not going to have it on there. But for me, the experience is unchecked because I don't want it. Now this is also important. To make sure it's fully clean, you need to check this. We already erased everything with the display driver anyway, but this just makes sure it's clean. So that's why I said any of your profiles, if you had them, those are going to be gone once we hit this check mark. But you kind of want that because it just makes sure it'll work better because it's a full clean install. So then we hit next, and now we just wait for this to finish. The progress finished, it's installed, experience not installed because that was me, everything else is installed. The other monitors are now working, all this stuff. Alright, so we should be good to go. One thing that I do like, it doesn't say restart, you might have to restart after this, mine says I don't, so I'm not going to do it. So now I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to the NVIDIA control panel, and this is where you just double check all of your video settings are correct. So one thing I like to do is I'll go to manage 3D settings, and I'll go down to optimal power, and I'll put that to prefer maximum, and then we're just going to click apply. Just wanted to use all of my juice to get the most performance. Just leave everything else as it is. On your resolution, sometimes it'll reset your extra monitors and their stuff, and then the other monitors, those should be still set to, are those on full and those on full? Yep. And then also for G-Sync, it'll also reset this. Gears, this is very important for. It's defaulting to full screen mode. You want to click enable for windowed and full screen. If you don't do for windowed, Gears isn't going to have G-Sync enabled correctly. So once you do that, you're going to hit apply. And then that might be it. You can set up your displays if you have them. They're organized a certain way. The PhysX, I would also, this just make sure, because sometimes for some reason, certain games, PhysX is forced on the CPU. So on auto select, just make sure you click your graphics card and then apply it on there also. And then that should be it. If we go now to the control panel and we go to uninstall a program, we can see that I'm now on that 43.36, which is the one that I just installed there. And then the last thing is, now that all of this is done and you're sure you're on the new drivers, now you can plug back in your Ethernet adapter.